Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. So this is video number 16. It will be my second to last video. The last video will be a paper pumpkin review of all the cards I've made. This is the June 2022 paper pumpkin and we're going to see using what's left over and see if we can. So I know we can because I already have some stuff laid out. So I have this butterfly left over from the two butterfly cards I made. This one was not able to be used. So I had laid out, let me scan out and you can see all the stuff on my desk. So I have the double oval punch and I have this piece that we are going to cut top oval out of. So the rest of this now is in the recycle bin. Sorry about the noise. This piece, I think we can punch our sentiment, thinking of you on. And let's see, where did it go? Oh, it's underneath there. Thinking of you. And we are gonna stamp this in crushed curry. Now I know that this back one is Daffodil Delight. It's not crushed curry, but it's still gonna go. It was just one of my colored card bases. So there you have it. I'm gonna put that right back where it belongs. Clean this off real quick so nothing happens. All right, so let's punch this out. Looks like we might have to make that fit in the punch. Thinking of you. There we have it. Now I can get rid of that. And so I have this from cutting up one of the picnic blanket card bases, and we're going to use this. And we have a scrap that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 of soft succulent that was in my scrap bin. And we are just going to pop this down like so. I may need to do some trimming here. So let's see, probably cut off 1/8 of an inch of this. So let's stick it in the guillotine. That's 1/4. I'm just going to get a look for it before I go and do it. Nope, we're going to need 1/4 of an inch cut off of this piece. Flip it over and take it all the way to 4. We are going to glue this down. I just want to get that blue stripe in there using up pieces we have. So I can bring the camera down now that you guys have seen all the mess on my desk. So I'm just bringing that like so. I know it doesn't go all the way to the top, and that's okay. This piece is going to go just like so. We're going to glue this down. This is part of an envelope. I can tell you what it is. Let's see. This is 2 by 3 3/4. Now I have this vellum piece, and I got ink on it, so we are going to use it as a side element like so. In fact, we are going to punch, just because I just thought of it, we're going to do it at a diagonal. There we go. And we're going to use that piece too, because this piece, all I need is that little bit. I don't even need all of this. And how are we going to stick this on our card base? Tear tape. It's vellum. It's difficult to stick and stay, and tear tape will be the better option. Glue dots will work. I'm trying to find the end of this. This is paper pumpkin tear tape. Just going to stick it straight to the vellum and remove the backing. It doesn't matter which side of the vellum I have it on, just as long as I do. Now, this piece is from a card base that was in the kit. That's what was left over. It is 2.5 by 5.5, and we are just going to make sure our card is opening like so, and we are just going to glue that with about a 1/2 inch border, like so. Yes, we are. Okay. So like I said, about a 1/2 inch at the top. Get that straight at least. And this piece now is going to get glued down, and I'm only going to put glue on this upper half. Because so much of it is there. Now I know it looks kind of odd, but this piece now is going to bring in this over there. That's going to layer up, but our piece de resistance is our great big butterfly. Now I'm going to pull his wings down to begin with, just like I did on the others. And then I'm going to just take the tips and furl them upwards using thumb and bone folder together. And we need some dimensionals. We have whole dimensionals. I found some big ones. I'm afraid to get into my last sheet. But this big guy needs dimensionals. So we need one there. That one could actually use mini. So let's do so and save these big ones until my order gets here. So those can use minis. Down there, the center is getting glued down. It's going to make him look like he has more motion. And I just realized my garbage bin is not the length of me as I put one of these little suckers on the ground. They like to stick to the ground. I want a whole bunch of glue in there. So now what I'm going to do is push the bottom down, and then it has that movement. It kind of bows out just a bit. I could have done it a little bit more, but there you have it. So next are these pieces, and I'm going to use just a smidgen of tear tape in the center of here. To put our vellum down, because we're going to have our thinking of you. I just want to distort those lines a bit, bringing in the vellum from there to this corner, like so. Thinking of you is next, and we are going to glue this down, and I only need to put glue at the bottom. Because it's kind of awkward there. Oops. Thinking of you. Oh, so pretty. Do I want to pop it up? I do. Yes, 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 I do. And 2 should manage for this. Let's see. There it goes on the floor. Not where I should have been doing it. So there we have our thinking of you. And our very simple little card. I'm thinking I want to strip of something up there, or maybe we'll put a bow here. Let's see. I don't have any more of the twine that came in the kits. This is from a paper pumpkin, and that is so not the color. I wish I had yellow, but I didn't have yellow. I have white. Could color it yellow. Yikes. Or I have Night of Navy. And these were from, oh my gosh, a year or 2 ago. I think we'll do the Night of Navy. It was in a mini catalog. I still have so much of it. You know what would have been pretty is to it would have been cute to wind this around the card like so. Thoughts. I always like to play. Wind it around. Nope. Okay. We're just going to go with the bow. And we're going to get the bow maker because it's so much easier. So we're going to do a bow about that big. And we're going to double it up. It will look just lovely. I need a glue dot. Stick those aside. And this is the last of my paper pumpkin card. And all of my supplies, and I'll be ready for the next paper pumpkin here. And I love that it's got a seaside thing to it. Let's see, I need a glue dot. I'm trying to pick them up and they're being difficult here. There's some. Okay. So I need my needle. Thinking of you. Yes. Right here. I should have probably stamped that sentiment in Night of Navy. If I have enough of another thing, I think I will redo that. So there is my bow. And do I have something that will fit in here that I can stamp it in Night of Navy? I do. So let's redo that. I don't like the yellow. We're going with Night of Navy. So I'm going to ink it up. And I mess up. Okay. Do I have, maybe it's not meant to be on Night of Navy. What do I have? That will not fit either. I'm going to have to use, I don't want pink. Oh, are you kidding me? And now I really want the Night of Navy, and the only scrap I have is this large piece. So it means I need to get into my scrap pieces of white to do this because I messed up. Sorry about that. I just want a small piece. Small enough to fit in this one will do. Yeah. Okay. This should have been simpler than this. Okay. One more time. Let's move all that aside and get this stamped better. And I'm not even happy with that. Oh, where is my board? I don't know why, but we're going to stamp on, give us some cushioning. I want a good image. Now we have it. Okay, setting those way aside, this way aside, and let's see. Much, much better. Thinking of you in Night of Navy. And that is much better. And then let's see, what do we have? We don't have any yellow. Wonder if I can color these Night of Navy. These little matte dots, because I like that matte, but I'm not going to go through all that trouble, not when I have bling sitting here, that we can just pop some of these on our card and it be done. And that's what we are going to do. One here, one here. And I know we got tons of bling for that, but I wanted a little bit more just to fill in some of that empty space. And this is my last card. And I'm using some of my envelopes for my cards. This one will be using that soft succulent envelope. So that is my last card for my paper pumpkin. Scrap pieces here and there, a little bit of vellum showing, the butterfly that I created that was too big for the other card, so we made it work for this card. So I hope you enjoy visiting my Wonderland, y'all. Give me a thumbs up if you so desire, and I will see you again. Bye-bye now.